It's Platt, and today we get lucky. That's next to Platt's Beer of the Week. So the particular beer we have today is Lucky Buddha. Little background onto the beer. The beer was first introduced in the marketplace in 2010. It is a product of the Lucky Drink Company, which is based in Sydney, Australia. Now here in the US, it is bottled and canned by Sage Beverage in California. Now where's the beer made? The beer is actually made in, and apologize for my pronunciation, Quandu Lake, China. I'm sure I tore that up somehow. There's really not much information about the quote-unquote brewery itself. If you go to the website for the beer, it's just this brand. There's not, 5 or 6 other beers. There's not seasonals. There's not a Lucky Buddha Porter or Bock or IPA or anything like that. Just appearing from kind of the corporate structure, the company's here, packaged here, made here. It's probably a contract thing, and somebody just kind of came up with the idea, and then, kind of got it done. But there's not, about a brewery, improving the craft of beer making per se. A little background, of course, Buddha is a huge figure in Buddhist, Taoist, and Shinto religions. This is obviously huge in Asia, but throughout the world, culturally holds some significance. The original bottle was actually little Buddha, a little smiling Buddha with his big Buddha belly and everything, and that's what originally caught traction for the brand. I want to say around 2015, it was one of the fastest growing brands around. They have since then switched to this kind of generic bottle. The claim is that it's more environmentally friendly. I got a feeling it's probably a little cheaper too, if they're honest with themselves. The inspiration for the original bottle was a gentleman known as Budai, probably again mispronounced that. He was a Chan Buddhist monk that lived about 1,000 years ago. He was just known for being a real kind, jolly guy that kind of liked to travel around and just chit chat with people, kind of like yours truly. And I've even got the Buddha belly. That was the inspiration for the bottle. Also on the bottle, they had 4 different symbols that represented prosperity, fortune, longevity, and happiness. So, kind of cool. They developed a bottle, a story, backstory to it, and even the water for the beer has a story. The water source, Quandu Lake itself, was created when China started building these massive hydroelectric dams. I believe this one was built in 1959, so it's kind of one of the first ones. And in the building of the dam, or the creation of the dam, they ended up flooding a city. The city was Xijing. Hopefully, again, I said that right. The city had been around since around 200 AD, so we're talking about 1800 years. They had flooded the city, put it underwater, but supposedly there's some old stone buildings and a temple and everything underneath, and the city was referred to as the Lion City. So again, what a great little story. The water is, absorbing the spirit of the Lion City, or again, kind of a really cool story. Whoever had done the research for it, kudos for that. Well, before we try this particular beer though, let's check out the stats. So today I thought we'd talk about beer bottles, the different shapes and presentations or whatever. Does that make a difference? Does it not to you? What I really want to do is I want to start a conversation. So if you know of a bottle that you think is cool, whatever your favorite beer bottle is, leave it in the comment section below, and we can kind of get a chat going there. Some of my favorites, and they're more kind of old school kind of thing, but the old school Mickey's hand grenades, and of course Red Stripe and Coors had kind of a variation on that theme. The old pony bottles, little 7-ounce pony bottles by Miller High Life, I thought those were cool. The swing top bottles, or the reusable bottles, or Grolsch, I've talked about plenty of time how useful those are to homebrewers, but just kind of a cool concept in general. I love the old Michelob tear-shaped bottles. There's just, to me, some classy kind of look to that. What are some of the bottles you kind of think of? Actually, one of them, it's not a bottle, but a presentation I always liked was the big oil cans, Foster's. I always thought that was kind of a cool presentation in the can world. If you think about it, that's a non-standard can. Most of the time you have 12, 16, 24, 32 ounce cans. That's like a 25 ounce can, but the shape and the size, and, or the just kind of the shape in itself of the squattiness or whatever, kind of made it unique. But anyway, if you have an interesting beer bottle that you want to share, please leave in the comments below, and like I said, share with the rest of the class. Well, enough about that. I feel lucky. Let's drink a beer. All right. Nice, clear beer. Small little white head. I'm literally, even before I got to about this far, I was already kind of picking up some of that, what I'd call green bottle lager funkness to it. It's kind of standard. A little bit of malt in the nose. We're not getting a lot of hops. Let's give it a try. You know what? It's pretty pleasant. I got more funk on the nose than the taste. Like, again, like, people talk about the Heineken skunkiness. I don't get that off this green bottle beer. I got it on the nose, but not on the taste. Short sweetness punch from the front of the tongue. Body's light. Goes down easy. Short finish, but clean. This, if anything, this is just a really clean, really easy drinking beer. Does have more body. It probably fits in like just slightly more body and stuff than like a regular American light lager. It's got a little more to it. It has rice in the mash bill, so similar to Bud in a certain way, but to me, it's a little lighter than Bud, but again, it's not Bud Light, Bud Light, Miller Lite, Mick Ultra, that kind of thing. So, just a nice, well-executed pale lager that is in a green bottle, but doesn't have the green bottle funk. So actually, it's probably pretty good. Actually, probably better than average. Now I put it like that. Well, I hope you like this video, and if you do, please subscribe down below. Also, please like the video because it lets YouTube know that we're putting out good content. If you got any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them in the comment section, or you can always contact me on the Twitter page. Till next time, bottoms up.